Hey, what's up, Taurus? Thank you so much for clicking into my video and allowing me to read for you. Really excited to just jump right on in here. We're going to go ahead and pull a lessons card. Really, these cards are going to help us see what type of lessons we might see throughout your particular read right now in the spread. Of course, this is going to be a general reading. So with that, please take what resonates with you, because that's definitely something that maybe you need to take a look at, analyze a little bit more, but then also leave what does not. Okay, if you're like, hey, that is not me, then honey, it is not you. I believe you. We're going to have this honor system going on. But with that, we'll hop right in. This is also going to be for your Taurus, whether you're sun, moon, or rising, even your Venus. This is for you. This is also a timeless read, so keep that in mind here. But with that, Spirit, what are the lessons that you have for our amazing Tauruses right now? All right. So we have, you got in perseverance, and that says, I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to. Perseverance, that is definitely a Taurus. If I have to say so myself, I'm personally a Taurus moon, so let's go. Now you also have pride. So in this, you'll really learn that I love myself and I see myself in everyone. Pride. So that's interesting there. And then we also received balance, and it says, I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. Balance. Love that. And then next, we'll go ahead and pull your spirit guides or your angel number here. This is something that your spirit guides have been trying to whisper to you. And so with that being said, if you maybe seeing these numbers repeatedly, or maybe it just pops up once, but you're like, hey, I remember, I had to get to my reading, said something about this angel number. Figure out what you're feeling that moment. Figure out kind of the environment that you're in that time as well, to see what maybe your spirit guides are trying to tell you. So let's go ahead and pull one of these here. Last shuffle. Oh, there we go. And you have optimism, which is 1818. So if you see 1818, please let me know. Come back, drop a comment like, hey, I saw it here, here, and here. This is how I felt. Would love to hear it. Also leave a comment, please, as well. Let me know who is a Taurus moon, Taurus sun, rising, Venus. We'd love to hear more about that as well. But in regards to optimism, your angel guides or your spirit guides are trying to tell you that successful manifestation of your abundance is near. Higher levels of optimism are needed as new abundant beginnings are on the horizon. Brighter days always come after the darkest nights. Affirmation, everything is in perfect order as I enter into the next chapter of my journey and connect to the abundance that is near. So that is your angel number. So now let's go ahead and get right into the reading. Let's see how perseverance, pride, balance, and all that good stuff really goes into your reading here. And of course, we'll be talking more about the past, present, and future. And if you haven't done so already, I know you're going to do it anyways. Go ahead, like and subscribe, because your girl will really appreciate that. So with that, for our Taurus, what type of lessons, information do we need to tell them? Oh my gosh, it's just flipping out today. Oh, also, I do want to let you guys know as we're shuffling here that I did open up my one-on-one reading. So take a look in the description for that link to schedule your one-on-one with myself. Amazing. Cool. So let's go ahead and dive right on into this reading. So what I see here inside your past is that there was a lot of decisions you kind of had to make, but you were kind of deciding on which path. You weren't going like quickly into figuring out, which way I should do. You were taking your time, as always, our Taurus, taking your time to figure out what was the right direction. It definitely had to do with your finances, because you want to make sure what you're putting into your finances, you're getting out. And just so you are aware, the cards that you received was the Six of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups, as well as the Two of Wands. So seeing these three together is really showing me that you did have this decision where you didn't want to make a haste decision, like a quick decision, because you weren't sure if it was right, and you wanted to make sure you looked at the ins and outs, because you know there could be some deceit or some falsehoods, because as you're daydreaming, thinking about, there's Two of Wands, thinking about, okay, this could be the outcome of this could be the outcome of that. You didn't want to get too stuck in your daydreams. As I see this Knight of Cups, you didn't want to get too stuck in that daydream. So you were really taking your time to really look through to see what will be the best investment for you as you receive the Six of Pentacles. What will be the best investment for you? You knew that it was going to take time, and you had to make sure you kind of dot your I's and continue to kind of move forward. But it was also something that you wanted to make sure that really fulfilled you as well too, where you were able to give to those around you, but also receive back that energy back from the universe as well too. So definitely see there was just a kind of a deep dive into a certain decision in regards to that investment that you were making. Now, moving forward into your actual present, we did get the Ace of Swords, the Three of Cups, as well as the Five of Cups. Now, what I see here is that this Five of Cups came kind of before the Ace and the Three of Cups. And so with this Five of Cups, I definitely see that there was something that you were really attached to. I think it was kind of a direction, or even maybe this decision where you're like, I made a decision in my past. This is what I was really excited about. This is what I thought was going to come to be. And it seemed like it didn't really serve you. What you decided to go with, although there was some opportunity there, you're like, you know what, this may not, although I'm attached to this idea, it's not really fulfilling me at this time. And so you were able to kind of let that go. You needed maybe a little bit of time to grieve, but you realized that you also had two other cups, two other opportunities within you that you could also choose from. So you knew you can always pick that up and then move along your way and push forward as well. And so as you're pushing forward, and you have kind of this like disappointing moment, and I think it has to do with your finances as well, or really this decision that you made in the past. With this Five of Cups, I can definitely see that you're like, okay, let me go ahead and move forward to something new. And when you did decide to do that, you actually received this Ace of Swords, which showed you that it was a new perspective. You looked at this new opportunity that you went forward with, and you had like a new perspective, new eyes on it, because of the past experience that you learned that maybe there wasn't a complete truth. You didn't see the full picture as you thought you did. And so now with this Ace of Swords, it allows you to say, okay, I'm starting something new, but I'm going to look at it from a different way. And I know how to kind of work this and make this a really successful endeavor that I'm on. And then with the Three of Cups, I showed that it was definitely successful, or will be successful, that you'll see very shortly here, if you haven't done so already, because of course all of our timeline is a little bit different, but you're definitely going to see that there's a reason to celebrate. So everything that you're putting in, you really start to see that, and you're able to celebrate. So you might be going out to dinner with the girls, maybe going hanging out with guys, going to a club, or just kind of celebrating with maybe a nice little purchase, or maybe a bottle of wine that you always loved, or something like that, where you're like, this is a reason to celebrate. And it's not going to be like a huge celebration, right? But you're maybe celebrating with your close friends, and you're just really enjoying the moments because you really feel like you're on the right path. And as I say that, I want to also say, hey, you do have this perseverance, right? Kind of bringing that into a loop and seeing that lessons correlate there, because you're kind of learning that even though what I wanted didn't work out, I had to persevere. I had to keep going, because I know I create the life that I want. And so I definitely see that there as well too, especially with this optimism. And again, if you see 1818, we'd love to hear more about how that really resonated with you, especially seeing your present moment and kind of what's going on in your life right now. Now, moving forward over to the future, the near future, what you can really expect. So you did get the King of Wands flew out first for us. Then you had the Four of Wands, as well as the Star. So this is looking so amazing. So what I'm seeing here is that you're truly becoming this King of Wands, where you have all of this like confidence within yourself, where you're like, I made right decision. Things are feeling good. I'm able to celebrate. My fortune it's coming through and it's coming in. And still seeing that King of Wands, I see the confidence that you really built within yourself. And you're like, okay, I can really do anything the fuck I want, because it's feeling really good. And I know what path I'm on now, and it's feeling right. Seeing there that you also got this Four of Wands really shows me that it was a big reason to celebrate, that you chose this fulfillment of like your home life is feeling good, your work life is feeling good, like everything that you've been putting in, you're receiving back out. And so it just really feels as though like everything is lining up, and it's really just a joyous moment. So you could be doing, becoming this king is a really a big deal, because you're able to inspire others. You're able to kind of lead your household even better than what you were before, whether you're, mom or dad, whatever it is, single or not, but you're able to move forward and see this beautiful, like, flourish of like just abundance to you, whether that's like your fulfillment within yourself as well as financially, you're seeing that money flow in. And then also getting the stars show me that you're feeling like the universe is on your side. You're like, okay, I had a decision to make. My decision was made. I did that. Didn't work out, but I decided to go something different. I trusted the universe. I trusted myself. I grew this confidence. And now I just feel like everything is working out. Like these dark days that I had, they don't last forever, right? They're going to pass, as they said here. I believe it said right over here somewhere where it's those days are over. Yeah, right here with your 1818 optimism, it says that brighter days always come after the darkest of nights. And so you can really see that flourishing here. And so that's a beautiful thing where you're able to have so much abundance that you're able to give and pour out to others and pour out to things around you, and really just feeling like, hey, the dark days are over and I'm just like, I'm living. I'm leading with myself. The confidence is brooding throughout you because everything is just fulfilled within you. This is like one of the best cards, the Four of Wands, best cards to ever get in your tarot, to be honest. And so that's definitely what I have here for you. With that, again, I did go ahead and have my one-on-ones again have opened up. So please go ahead and take a look in the description and check that out. Again, thank you so much for allowing me to even read for you. It was such a pleasure. I'm excited to see how this all works out for you. Again, leave comments, like, subscribe, all that good stuff for your girl. But I appreciate you, and I'll see you next time. Bye, Taurus.